The Chief Executive Officer of the National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency, BUBA Marwa, says at least 12% of the entire population of the Northwest Zone's population, which is approximately 3 million, is affected by drug abuse. According to him, this alarming rate is part of a larger national crisis, as no fewer than 14.3 million Nigerians aged 14 to 54 using psychoactive substances. Marwa revealed this in Kaduna at an accelerated awareness on drug abuse ravaging the Northwest. The report.
This gathering of stakeholders is aimed at addressing the prevalence of drug abuse and domestic violence in the Northwest. Comes at a time when the region is battling a myriad of security challenges for over a decade. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, said drug abuse is destroying the future of the region as most of the affected groups are youths, noting that decisive action must be taken to address the menace.
The future of a region depends on the decisive actions we take today. Let us unite our efforts to protect our youth from the destructive allure of drugs and uphold the rights and dignities of every Nigerian. To achieve these objectives, we will work closely with the National Orientation Agency, the NDLEA, and other key stakeholders, engaging directly with communities, traditional rulers, religious leaders, educators, and non-government organizations across all states and local governments in the Northwest.
Earlier, the chairman of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Brigadier General BUBA Marwa retired, said the rate of drug abuse in the Northwest is deeply troubling and underscored the urgent need for collective action to arrest the situation.
A closer look at the Northwest geopolitical zone, comprising Jigawa, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Sokoto, and Zamfara states, presents an even more concerning picture. With an estimated 25 million people in 2016, this zone remained the most populous zone in Nigeria. The survey estimated that 12% of the region's population, that is approximately 3 million people, are drug abusers.
Stakeholders, while raising concerns on the surge of drug abuse in the Northwest, said with sustained awareness, the narrative can be changed.
In cases shows that we are having a shift in the perceived image of a typical substance abuser and an expansion in the spectrum of those affected to include women and adolescents.
The menace of drug abuse and the circulation of illicit drugs is not just a national challenge, but a crisis that threatens the very fabric of our society. However, drug abuse does not exist in isolation. Research has shown a direct link between drug abuse, violent crimes, and especially domestic crimes.
According to the survey, Kano has the highest prevalence of drugs abuse with 16.0%, while Zamfara has 13.5% and Kebbi has 12.6%. It further added that Katsina has 12.6%, with Kaduna at 10.0%, Sokoto at 9.0%, and Jigawa with 7.0%. Bedlam Musa, Trust TV News Kaduna.